Hi, I'm President Tim Cloyd. It has been a long 14 months. We've navigated this pandemic together as a community. We've pushed through the uncertainties and leaned on each other to keep each other and our campus safe and healthy during this tough time. I am so proud of the way our Drury students, our faculty, and our staff pulled together to make this year one for the history books. And this is our story.
Last year was very difficult.
Classes just changed in an instant. Everyone was sent home.
I didn't know what was going to happen.
None of us were prepared. None of us knew how to learn online.
Everyone wanted to be back in class in person.
I feel very lucky that we were able to be here.
What we were hearing from students was that they did not like that disjointed, disconnected, remote experience. For us, it was what Drury is, that we be here in person, that we offer a very personalized, individual, face-to-face liberal arts experience.
You're able to make those connections with your professors and your students that you're not able to have whenever you're in a Zoom class.
I don't learn online very well at all.
I really thrive on face-to-face community and honestly the accountability of sitting in front of a professor and really having to work hard in class. I need that.
I think there's crucial elements that you get being in person that you can't get online, especially when it comes to laboratory experience. Those things you have to be here for. There's no substitution for that.
To have that social interaction and not be sitting in my apartment by myself on my computer all day long has definitely made me thankful for Drury.
Our approach was, let's establish best practices based on the science, based upon what our health system was telling us, and based upon what the CDC was telling us. So social distancing, masking, which was a decision we made even ahead of local ordinance. We went to single occupancy housing. We formed a partnership with a lab in Arkansas for PCR molecular testing. If there was ever a question of economics versus epidemiology or safety always won out.
We did what it took to be in person because we wanted to be with each other.
I'm super proud of how everybody has put other people above themselves.
There was almost a peer pressure in a good way to remain vigilant for each other's sakes.
If one person forgot a mask, we would always try to help them out and be like, hey dude, you forgot your mask, or help remind each other like, oh, it's your week to get tested. Don't forget you got that email.
It's definitely been difficult. I think anyone can say that this has been challenging.
Well, I've been put into quarantine twice.
I was pretty much only hanging out with my same 5 teammates that I was around all the time. It was very high stakes, especially with all of us being athletes. One, you don't want to get corona, but you also don't want to be the one that shuts your team down or shuts your practices down.
I have type 1, so I'm immune compromised, so just trying to take care of myself and be mindful of others around me was a tricky balance to figure out.
We've had to put in the effort every single day to keep each other safe. I think that because Drury is so small and caring that we've done a good job, but I think it would be disingenuous to say that it's been easy to be a college student during this time.
I was angry because we weren't having that regular life. We were having to wear masks and be socially distant and stuff. But then as I started classes and started the semester, I started realizing that we were actually very lucky to be where we are right now.
No individual section of our classes ever went fully virtual. And we had guidelines, should that occur. Never happened.
We're a very, very small select few of 2021 graduates that at least got a senior year in person.
I just went home and talked to a couple of people. A lot of them go to bigger schools and they haven't had in-person classes all year.
Being able to come back, even with all the restrictions and everything, has been well worth it. It's been a joy to be here for my last year, for sure.
Was it that we were good? Was it that we planned carefully? Was it that we were lucky? I think it's probably a combination of the three.
Now that we are at the end, I hope our students will take time to reflect and take stock of all they accomplished this year. They conducted research in the sciences. They went hands-on in architecture. Students completed student teaching requirements, honors theses, business projects, and internships. Our students should be so proud of all they accomplished this year. It's been remarkable.
My hat's off to our students and our faculty who have just done over and beyond. I just can't say thank you enough to their buy-in and their maturity and leadership throughout this.
Coming together, really building that community throughout this year and staying all year and having it be so successful, that's something that I'll never forget.
And we're ready. We're ready for fall 21 and a more normalized experience.
We made it. We did it. I am just so proud of us. Everything that we've overcome, we couldn't have done it without each other, and I think that that truly is the Drury difference.